Okay. And here we are. We are back with Nancy Drew, Mystery of the Seven Keys. We're going to do part 3. We're going to load our game, which I called Coffee last time. Because, you know, we made coffee. Okay, so before we go anywhere, I wanted to be sure. How is the volume? Last time I was listening and the music and stuff was really, really loud. So I want to make sure that you guys can actually comfortably hear me over the music as well as sound effects, but that'll be later probably that we find that out. Cool, I think everything sounds good. Okay, so for now, let me just, move my mic a little bit. I touched something. Move the mic so that I can actually see chat. Okay, so any clues? Come on. Move. 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 Okay, I found that old key. We found an old key in one of the books that was in the cafe for whatever reason. Still only have these two people. So I was looking if I had completed. I noticed that on the bottom right here, there are extra options. So like H for hide to complete in this task list. If I do map, Q and E switch left and right. So these buttons up here. Darn, I was really hoping that if I came into here that I could do call someone, but I can't. Hey, do you think Adela will answer the phone?
Now isn't a good time.
Maybe it's because I'm in here with her. Okay, we'll leave you alone. When in doubt, scan it. Scan it? Scan. Like this scan? How do I scan? Scan how? I want to know how to scan. Are they in the settings? Controls. Okay. Open inspection mode. Double click or R. Then I do space or right click and that does something too. Okay, so let's see here. Journals J, phone is tab, camera C, gallery G, next inventory item and the previous. So there's nothing new here. I think that double click. Ooh, lock and unlock the cursor. Okay, so open inspection mode. Double click. Okay, come on. Inspection mode. Is it just supposed to be... Okay, this is inspection mode. So it has nothing to actually do with the environment, it just has to do with my items. I can take a look at Adela's list.
What is this? Who? Better yet, what?
Okay, I apparently accidentally found out how to access this. Okay, so the Lucari City of Prague wireless network, excuse me, connect to fast free Wi-Fi using Lucari's citywide wireless network. Use of this system is subject to our terms of use. So I read somewhere it was you get 15 minutes or something of free usage. Okay, so here is Second Shine, which is the website that Adela was using. How much is it worth? Yeah, okay. Submit your piece for sale, upload a piece, about us, we can...
Hans Farzinger.
What does that have to do with anything? Hans Farzinger, founded in 2012. Second Shine has grown year over year to become the #1 worldwide seller of second-hand luxury goods. Each piece is evaluated by our team of premier appraisers, then priced accordingly. Each piece is cataloged on Degas, and every client can rest easy knowing their treasures are kept in a secure vault until sold. Fully funded and insured worldwide, Second Shine is headquartered in Munich, Germany. Okay, so I think that means I should be able to have their phone number now in my phone. I think. I don't think I can click anything here. Okay. So I've got Hans Farzinger now in my contact information. If I go in here, click, 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 click. I want to call Oscar. It will not. Wait. Oscar? Oh, well, Oscar, where did you come from? Jeez. Okay, let's call Oscar Dvorak. Dvorak. Oscar.
Oscar Dvorak, who's calling? This is an American number.
Impressive.
Yes, but I'm in Prague. My name is Nancy Drew. Adela Cherna suggested I reach out to you.
Adela Cherna, I know her name. How can I help?
I wanted to ask a few questions about the gem thefts at the museum.
That is in the past.
Are you sure about that?
You are in
Yesterday
Prague.
is the past.
Let me show you around the castle exhibition today. I will answer your questions. You will be convinced.
Will I be convinced?
We'll see about that. I'll take you up on your offer and meet you there. Thank you.
That was a very short conversation. Okay, I
That's done.
called him, so I get to meet him at the exhibition. Now let's try calling Hans Fearsinger.
Hans Feiersinger.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Mr.
Feiersinger.
Farzinger, my name is Nancy Drew. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Second Shine.
My assistant isn't here. Is this for an article?
Only if you tell me the truth.
What else would I tell you?
Where do
You
keep
ask sellers
the
to send
jewelry?
jewelry to you for safekeeping. Where do you keep it?
They don't have to send jewelry. We offer storing and appraisal as a service which improves the chance of sale. As it says on our website, we have a very secure facility here in Germany. We catalog all jewels on Degas as soon as we receive them. Once we evaluate them, we price them and list them.
Okay, what happens when they request the
What
jewelry
happens
back?
when sellers request their jewelry back?
The same process as when we sell it. We check the jewels against their Degas entry and use our secure delivery service to ensure it reaches the customer.
You mentioned Degas. What is that?
You called me to write an article on jewelry, but you know nothing about Degas.
Technically, I didn't
What
say I
is
was
it?
writing an article.
One of the pieces of jewelry you held in your secure vault was tampered with. The gems were replaced with fakes.
Impossible. Not at Second Shine. Look at the Degas file. If those gems were replaced, that happened after the jewelry was returned.
How do you know?
I run a reputable company and could not stay in business otherwise.
That's
We
probably
have had
true.
not one complaint through Degas. If you have anything further
No,
to
you can
say,
talk to my lawyer.
you can talk to my lawyer, Miss Drew.
Touched a nerve. In that case, I should talk to my lawyer.
Okay, then. Ask Dad about Second Shine and Hans' legal history,
Check.
because my dad is a lawyer. Can I actually call my dad now? Will he actually talk to me? Oh, Daddy!
You've reached the personal line for Carson Drew. For legal matters, please contact the firm directly. Otherwise,
this is
leave
technically a
message or
legal
text, and I'll get back to you
matter.
as soon as I'm available.
Hi, it's me.
Ooh, I left a message.
I'm okay. I made it to Prague. But sorry, that's not why I'm calling. Could you look into the website Second Shine and its CEO, Hans Farzinger? See if they have any court cases in progress. You're the best. Love you.
Okay. Making progress here. Daddy, I tried calling. You didn't answer.
Check.
Ask Ned for help
Can't check that
contacting
off
Dad.
yet.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna call Ned now. Oh, Ned. Oh, okay, fine. We're not gonna call him. We're gonna text him. All's well in Prague so far. My client is on top of providing leads. I'll give her that. Have you heard from my dad? I assume he's busy on a case right when I could use his expertise. Oh, Ned.
I can only assume you're calling.
Ah! No one wants to talk to me.
Not available.
Darn it, I was
I'll
hoping
track
I could
down a different
maybe
lead.
call him. Okay. Call you guys later. Call.
Now isn't a good
How
time.
is calling Frank and Joe Hardy not a
I'll
good time?
call back another time. Not available. I'll track
How
down
is
a
Adela
different
not
lead.
available? Oh my gosh, no one wants to talk to me. Okay. According to Hans, Adela's necklace has a file attached to it called a Degas file. How could I access the data, I wonder? Okay, once I started asking questions, Hans Firesinger was not happy to get my call. At least one bit of information came out of the call. The Degas system. Lawyer up, you say, Mr. Firesinger. Looks like it's time to call dear old dad. So I wonder if, what's-her-face over here, she was mentioning having difficulties with a system. I wonder if it was the Degas system. Do we have a different
My name
dialogue?
is Nancy Drew.
Yes.
That's
Why do we still have the same intro conversation? Okay, did you enter Adela's necklace on
Did
Degas?
you enter Adela's necklace on Degas?
Degas.
Oh, you know about this monstrosity on
Called
the
it.
computer. It's a new system.
Did you create Adela's entry?
I did not. When I got the necklace back from Second Shine, I had to input that the gems had been replaced.
Is there any way the Degas entry could have been wrong from the beginning?
How would I know? I don't have access to this.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. I may come back
That
if
was
I have more questions.
not helpful whatsoever.
You will let me know what you find.
But of course.
I'll leave that to Adela.
I'm a good friend. If I had anything to hide, why would I have told her the gems were fake?
It is a mystery.
So if I talk to her, will she have different dialogue? Will she just say hello?
You again.
We finally have entered into a different phase of
I-
talking. Oh my goodness, she actually acknowledges me. Guys, our relationship has changed. Maybe we can be BFFs now. Okay, that's taking it too far. Maybe we can be best friends. Maybe we can just be friends. Just friends. Ooh, and now she's in here. Vladina. I met with Vladina, Adela's friend and jeweler. She first reported the fake jewels in Adela's necklace and clearly had the opportunity to swap the gems herself. Even so, she answered my questions with aplomb and had little to offer about Second Shine or Degas. I suspect new technology is a bit beyond her. Her biggest complaint stemmed from her expertise as a jeweler not being recognized at the national level or by Oscar. Okay. So,
That's done.
all that.
That's done.
Woo! I'm done investigating Second Shine. Just kidding.
Check.
I spoke with Vladina. Now I need to go meet Oscar at the exhibition. Which... Where is the exhibition? Theater, cafe, the castle exhibition. Oh. It's over here. Hello. Oh, it's open.
Aló,
Hello.
pisze masz la dwola. Udzielajito. Svate vit.
Svatevit.
Excuse me, that was my assistant. And what do you need?
Mr. Dvorak? I'm Nancy Drew.
Ah, the American. I did not expect you so soon.
Yeah, I was
I
literally
like to
just in the
follow
other
the
room
lead.
when I called you. Okay, what is
What is Svativit?
Svatevit?
What? Oh, St. Visat's Cathedral. That's nothing.
That was nothing? Okay.
What sort of security do you have in place?
Wow, Nancy, that's a little,
Guards, cameras, everything one
abrupt.
would need.
Then how were the thieves able to replace the gems?
Well, that is the question,
There's a
Nancy.
better question. How would they be able to in the future?
You
Touche.
haven't answered my question.
I won't answer your question because of security.
I mean, it's a fair point.
How reliable is Degas?
It's the best system we have for tracking the provenance of precious stones and jewelry.
Are you okay?
Do you use it for jewels in your collection?
Of course, gems are worthless if we don't know their story. If we had had Degas
Callie.
before, maybe we would have discovered the switch of the gems sooner.
What do you know about Vladena Zlati?
The world of gems and jewelry is very small, and in Prague it is smaller still. She works well as an appraiser, nothing more.
Wow.
Meaning?
She lacks a true appreciation of gems, where they come from, their story. For her, it is money.
Do you think
True.
she would try to replace the gems of one of her own clients?
She wouldn't be very smart if so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
What was your opinion of Second Shine before all of this?
I have never used it. I work with priceless jewels, not common heirlooms.
I suppose you don't hold a high opinion of their
peasants.
service.
I have no opinion.
Because I don't use them.
How frequently do you check the exhibits for fakes?
I do not need to do so frequently. Only when we remove them from storage and when we return them.
Do you have anyone else examine them?
I was appointed to this position by the government. They have utmost confidence in me.
Utmost confidence. Utmost confidence.
There are some amazing exhibits here. I would like to look around.
Please, you are welcome.
Am I welcome, though? Am I? Ooh, Ned texted. No, Nettie, darling. Hey, international woman of sleuthery. Heard from your father yet? Not more than a message. I assume he's busy on a case, right? No. I already said that. Okay, then you're stuck with me. Got a minute to talk? How's it going? I'm never stuck with you. Aw, so sweet. I'll call back when I get back to the cafe. Okay. Okay. For now, we're gonna look at this museum. Okay, starting here. Charles IV, Rudolph II, Maria Theresa, and Leopold II. Okay. The long history of the Bohemian monarchy, mathematicians and astronomers in the royal court, Rudolph II and his famous confidants, the alchemists, the gem and crystal artifacts, the mathematician and astronomer. I am not gonna read all of this. Holy crap, like, maybe if it was necessary, but I don't know what's necessary. I don't want to read that. I'm not in school anymore. Yeah, Hi, Kepler. Back. Okay. Gosh, I can read all of this. Okay, the royalty of Bohemia. Future exhibit for the jewelry of Bohemia. These sample objects are for staging only. Items on loan. And so we just have items on loan. Pretty. Okay. Alchemy in Prague. The Philosopher's Stone. Did you know that the Egyptians were the first to dabble in the ways of alchemy, or chemia as it was called? The Egyptian Philosopher's Stone was a potion concocted of rudimentary chemicals to gain immortality. This was never proven to be achieved, but if it weren't for their ways of alchemy, we wouldn't have so many perfectly preserved mummies and sometimes lost tombs. That's actually interesting. And these are all the symbols for common alchemy type things, I guess. The history. From the 16th century to the 18th century, rulers in Prague were known to have alchemists in their courts. There were many benefits from having these royal advisors, including gaining knowledge, encouraging discoveries under their reign, and using the alchemical potions for healing. While works of magics were suspect, King Leopold II had alchemists who possessed great skills from forging metals to what would later be called chemistry as the discoveries evolved. Through their gifts in forging metals, the use of natural resources for medicines, and studies of the stars to guide, alchemists served the king, queens, and kingdoms for centuries. Sir Edward Kelly, alchemist in Rudolph II's royal court.
Alchemy signs can still be found on the buildings even to this day. I'll add that to my list of things to find.
That's actually really cool. Streets were lined with golden ovens where alchemists were busy working. Crown jewels. There is no treasure more prized to the Czech people than the Bohemian crown jewels. Dating back centuries, these items are too priceless to be valued or appraised. The replicas displayed here in the castle hall cannot compare to the official royal crown jewels that collectively create the one-of-a-kind historical collection. Intricately crafted gold and hundreds of jewels make up the crown of Saint Wenceslas, the royal apple, Saint Wenceslas' sword, the scepter and reliquary cross, and the gold-woven coronation cloak. It's a gold cloak. That must be heavy. Okay, so we've got the crown, commissioned in 1347 and is the oldest in the collection. 22-karat gold crown displays one each of ruby, rubellite, and aquamarine. It has 19 sapphires, 20 pearls, 30 emeralds, and 44 spinels. Okay, I don't know what that gem is. The crown traditionally must be borrowed from St. Wenzel's skeleton, only for coronation ceremonies for the price of 1 groschen, which must be returned and refunded after. Legend says any unworthy one who lays the crown upon their head within a year will die a cursed death. Interesting. The scepter and royal apple. Oh, that's a royal apple. A symbolic shepherd's staff over 2 feet long, 18-karat gold royal scepter is adorned with 4 sapphires, 5 spinels, and 62 pearls. The Bohemian royal apple, also known as the royal orb, boasts 6 spinels, 8 sapphires, and 31 pearls among very intricately carved 18-karat wrought relief. The apple is gilded with Latin scripture and scenes from the book of Genesis. How on earth do they do that? A depiction of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, biblical parents of Cain and Abel, embellishes the lower hemisphere, a scene that parallels Prague Castle Courtyard's Golden Gate on St. Vitus Cathedral exterior. Made together in 1526 for King Ferdinand I, the scepter and orb replaced King Charles IV's original scepter and orb to be more ornate than the originals, whose current whereabouts are unknown. Okay, I said I wasn't I was tired of school and stuff, but this stuff is interesting. Let's see. Replicas only of the crown jewels. Only the pearls are impossible to truly replicate. Why are the pearls impossible to replicate? Is it just impossible to replicate pearls in general? Okay, safety of 7. For centuries, the crown jewels have been protected under heavy security. Holy Roman Emperor and King Leopold II first established the tradition of the 7 keys in 1791. These royal items are protected in a secure vault in historic St. Vitus Cathedral, and only when the 7 keys from the 7 key bearers unite with 7 locks will they be accessible. Guys, I think there might be maybe a connection here between this and the title, which is The Mystery of the 7 Keys. Dun dun dun! The 7 key bearer holds position of honor in Prague, a burden and privilege for appointed officials such as the president, the mayor, and the prime minister. Only on very rare and important occasions with sometimes decades between are the key bearers joined to display the crown jewels, displayed publicly for the first time in 1929. Whew! Okay, the sword and the cross. More a part of St. Vitus Cathedral's treasury than the jewel collection, the sword of St. Wenceslas and the reliquary cross were used mostly in coronations and knighthoods. Before his sainthood, 10th century Duke Wenceslas was also known as Viclay the Good and is the subject of the carol Good King Wenceslas. He's the reason for the song Good King Wenceslas? Interesting. The founder and namesake of St. Wenceslas Chapel in St. Vitus Cathedral, his sword wields a 10th century iron blade with a 13th century wooden, silver, and velvet hilt. The golden reliquary cross was commissioned by Charles IV near the time of the commissioning of the crown. It's lined with sapphires and displays carved gem cameos. And now to the best part, the coronation robe. The lavish royal coronation vestments were used during the traditional Bohemian coronation day festivities under the bells of St. Vitus. This precious robe is woven with gold lily silk, patterned with purpled golden wire and rare ermine lining. Many sovereigns took their oaths in this robe from 1653 to 1836, finally being retired following the coronation of Ferdinand V. Oh, hi. Dalaborca Tower. There's a tower. When Dalibor of Kozheddy found himself imprisoned in the Tower of Prague Castle, he had little to occupy his time until he acquired a violin. Although rumors around that he made a violin out of matches, it is likely his captors granted him a violin similar to the one in this exhibit. He is said to have played it daily to pass the time, entertaining the residents of Prague who lived and worked close to the castle. What happened to the original violin, no one knows. Why is there a button that you could push, but is it so you can hear? I don't know. The Dalibor Night. Ew. So what's up with the Dalibor Night? The legendary prison at Prague Castle is named after its first prisoner was a knight? The suit of armor belonged to that heroic knight from Litomeris. His support of the People's Revolt earned him a cell in the Tower of Prague Castle. In the moonlight, it is said that the night transforms, so beware of the mournful cries of the night. While awaiting judgment, he passed the time playing a violin some say he created out of matches. His music made him part of the fabric of Prague until the day of his execution. But this one just said that they didn't know where he went. Oh, no, the original violin. Sorry, I can't read. Hey, look, I can look at this amazing box. Yay!
Incredible glasswork. But how does it open?
Oh my
I need more
goodness,
information.
look at this. Oh.
What are you doing?
Nothing!
Could I have a closer look?
I seriously, I
Careful.
wasn't touching
There are
it.
strange markings all over it. It could,
be
part
an
of
ancient riddle. I must solve it.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Well, can I take pictures?
If you must, return
Is he
here
actually
if you
gonna let
want
me,
to
like,
see the artifact again.
Touch it? Sword, photographs of the vestment, work in progress, give crown, jewels, more room. Here's that, the crown jewels over here, yada, 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 yada. No, I want a picture. Picture. Okay. How am I supposed to take a picture if it won't let me take a picture? Under his supervision.
Please remember to be careful.
Yes, be careful. Whoops! I broke it, just kidding. No access beyond this point. But there's stuff to look at. Ooh, the Mad Barber. I want to know more about the Mad Barber. Oh, well, that's awkward. Nancy, I don't think you're supposed to be able to walk through this. The Haunting History of Prague, Nighttime Interactive Tour. I want to go on the interactive tour. Okay, so all of these are not actually here. Oh, there's a I know there's a camera on my phone, which I can activate like this. but then I can't.
That is a priceless artifact.
Yes, I know.
Don't
Thank you
forget.
for telling me. But I can't take a picture here, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure controls, there was the camera. You can do that by pressing C, so I can just do that. But I can't get up close pictures. Gold reliquary cross crown, blah 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 blah. Going upstairs. The door, it's almost open, Hi Minda. I just want in. Can I see? Okay, there's nothing to see. Okay. I want to take the Conta tour. I
Check.
met him. Okay, so I think the only thing to do now is to go talk to Ned since there's nothing else to do here. Still in here. Let's go to the cafe so I can go talk to Ned. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, no.
Nancy!
Caller ID does take the mystery out of things.
You're not the only detective. In fact, I've already solved one mystery for you.
Wonderful. I can spend the rest of my time here enjoying the sights.
We both know you wouldn't be happy until you found another case.
True.
And speaking of cases, your father is nose deep in one of his, so he asked me to help you in his place, so you can lay that mystery to rest.
You would help me anyway.
Yes, but now I am fully deputized.
But how are you going to find out case information?
Did my father find out anything about Second Shine or Hans Farzinger?
He's still looking into every territory. So far, nothing concerning out of Germany where it's headquartered.
I don't suppose he has a researcher fluent in Czech?
Not last I checked. I didn't mean to do that.
I know.
Not my finest moment.
Have you heard about the Degas system?
Degas? The painter?
That's how it's spelled. It's a system that tracks precious gems and jewels worldwide.
Sounds like a big deal. Do you think this goes further than Second Shine?
No. No, wait, you're right. I might need to call in a different kind of help.
Ooh, what kind of help?
Like...
The Hardy Boys. They have contacts I don't.
And I don't. I understand.
It's okay. I still love you, Ned.
I should reach out to them before it gets too late.
I'm here if you need me. I'm still good for talking about the case.
You sound so neglected
Yes, you are.
and
Till
sad.
next time.
All right, Nancy Drew. Good night over there. And stay safe.
No promises. Oh, that was a key word apparently. It's nighttime now. Bye.
Nancy, I trust the investigation is going well.
Going great.
What is loot carry?
Oh, you're just gonna ignore me? Okay, bye-bye.
Puppet?
A screen popped up when I connected to the internet. I may not be pronouncing it right. Lotkari?
Lord Kaji. Yes, it protects all the Wi-Fi here from hackers. Very good. From Prague.
Well, I hope it's from
Is hacking a problem here?
You can never be too safe.
Midnight.
I should get going.
I should get going. Long pause. She's not here. How's this coffee still steaming? It has been sitting here all day and it's still steaming. Just saying. Midnight, I can't see. Okay, clues. Okay, when I connected to the cafe's Wi-Fi from across the plaza, it was protected by a company called Lucari. According to Hans Degas file, how could I access the data? If Ned can't be here in Prague with me, I fully deputized Ned to help me crack this case. Information. Information. You know what to do, man. Do it. Okay, I've got Oscar in here. I spoke with the head curator at the Prague Historic Museum, Oscar Dvorak. He appealed to his authority. He appealed to his authority and gave me nothing but assurances that the gems at the museum were safe despite previous thefts. At the same time, his calm veneer. Oh, hey, Susan, glad you're in. The magic properties of coffee. Do I have magical properties of coffee? He seems like the kind of person you need to know if you wanted a chance to get past this. Well, yeah, imagine. You need to know him really well to get past all of these, like, security measures. Okay, we're gonna talk with the Hardy Boys really quickly. Hello, can I call?
Nancy.
Hi, Joe.
Joe.
Actually, it's Frank.
You're a liar.
One of these days. We were about to go toss a ball around. What can we do for you?
You know when you were in Boston consulting on the exhibits on jewel thefts? Did you ever hear about a Degas system while working on the case?
Hear about? Yes. We could get you the Degas file on any gem or jewel you could ever want.
Wow.
Jewels? Gems? Crime? Definitely more fun than throwing a ball around.
That would be amazing. How?
Yeah, how do you have access?
We had a special agent working with us on the exhibit.
Special Agent Zane Garrett.
Nancy, send us information on the file you want, and we'll have him send it over. You should be able to contact Zane later today.
Make that tomorrow. I'm in Prague now.
Prague? We love Prague.
Do you?
Yeah, we traveled through there on a really amazing case. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Yeah, it has one of the largest castles in the world.
Yeah, that's where I'm standing right now. It's incredible.
Oh, you should send us a picture. And Nancy, if you didn't bring a laptop, you should get one. Your phone won't be able to handle the Degas file.
Imagine that.
Don't forget to check out all the paintings there. If you take the train, who knows, you might find treasure on the tracks.
I'll have to see what I can do about that.
Is that why I'm so interested
tomorrow.
in that stupid
Thank
laptop
you.
cord over
Bye.
there? No. Okay. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? No! Can I go to the haunted tour? Is it supposed to be a nighttime thing? Did I ruin it? My chances at the haunted tour? Let me in. Can I do it now? Can I do it? Can I do it? Hey, can I? Hi, okay. Hi.
Nancy.
Hi, Oscar. That's it?
Nancy.
I'm not even gonna talk to him? I clicked a button, it's not clicking. Okay. Can I go in here now? No. I really want to go on this haunted tour. Fine. Hello. Okay, fine. Okay, speak with the Hardy Boys. Did that.
That's done.
Access the Degas file for Adela's Netflix necklace. Yes, he did just sigh. He's like, oh, Nancy, I love you. Just kidding. He probably hates my guts. Oh, darn. I was like, ooh, she's not here, but she's here.
Oh, you again.
You again. Oh. Okay, and we're not going to talk either. Whatever. Touch all the stuffs. Okay, J. Clues. So relieved Frank and Joe didn't bring up the Hardy and Drew detective agency again. Frank and Joe mean so much to me, but I've been so busy I haven't been able to fully consider it. Is this supposed to be like leading up to something in the future? Oh no, yeah, definitely. She definitely hates me. Frank says I need to get a laptop. I wonder how many chores one laptop equals. That would be exactly 100 or 5 chores. You have to do the dishes and you have to go sweep and mop the floor. I can't resist. Okay. So I need a laptop. And I know where to get a laptop. This way. Are you open? Can I get a laptop?
Locked.
How are you not open? What time do you open? It is daytime o'clock. How are you not open? Okay, ask around for a laptop. Oh, I have to ask people for a laptop instead of like, you know, a sensible person and go and buy a laptop. Oh, is that why it said chores? Like I was supposed to go ask Patricia? That's... I can see the sky screen. It's weird. Yeah, see the sky screen? Oh, it's supposed to be like fog. It looked weird. Okay, people, it looked weird. Okay. How much coffee do I have to make for you to get me a laptop?
Question for me. I see it.
I need to open a file that's too big for my phone.
I need to open a file that's too big for my phone. Do you have a laptop I could use?
Laptop? No. You should go to Apparat.
I
They sell
know!
computers. Many choices, none too expensive.
I was just there. They're apparently
Thank
not
you.
open.
Is it far from here?
It's literally around the
Oh.
corner.
You will want to go there anyway. It is in Old Town Square. You will see it.
It's literally just around the corner, Nancy.
Have you had any more troubles with your coffee maker?
Kind of you to ask. So far, so coffee.
Have you visited Slotty Custom Jewelry?
Zlati? Ha! I could not even afford to walk in.
Do you know Vladena Slotty?
She visits from time to time. She only drinks black coffee. I tell her she should take a pinch of cinnamon, which is my preference. She doesn't listen.
She does
So
not
you
listen.
don't know her well.
I know all I need to.
She takes coffee black like her soul.
What do you think of the castle exhibition?
It is our patrimony. Quite a selection of priceless and cherished jewels. A shame so few get to see their beauty.
With gems that rare, I'm sure people must travel from all over the world to see them.
And they do, but they are very rarely on display. We can only see them on special occasions, like now. Sometimes we wait 20 years. You may
That's
get
a
the chance
long
to see them
time.
yourself, if you don't mind waiting in long lines. I would wear jewels like that every day if I could.
Do you know Oscar Dvorak?
His name? No. If he came in, I might know about how he takes his coffee.
Thank you. I'll be back if I get lost on the way to Apparat.
Ah, before you go, a small favor.
Another missing part?
Could you bring this coffee to the man sitting over there on your way out?
Where's over there?
I don't see why not.
Thank you, Nancy.
To the man at the table. Lady, you are in here all day trying to figure out what coffee you want. It is not that difficult. Okay, where's the coffee I'm supposed to be taking? Where's the coffee?
Can't go that way.
Am I just supposed to go talk to him? Where'd the coffee? Oh, the coffee's in my inventory already. Ha 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 ha. Is it for you? Whee! Here's your coffee, sir. This is how you serve coffee. Okay. Is it for you? I don't think it is. Is it? You're not a dude. Oh, must be you over here. Matt, this looks like you. Since when are you in the game and since when do you take coffee? Dude, take your coffee and... Okay, fine. It doesn't belong to you. Ah! It's like, deliver him coffee. Doesn't tell you how to deliver the coffee to him. Dude? Yeah, I thought it was you. You were the first one I went to.
Ah, thank you. Patrice's latest victim, I see?
I take it she makes a habit of enlisting customers.
Only those too kind to say no. I never shy from an opportunity to serve.
In that case, I might have a question or two. My name is Nancy Drew.
Leo Sokol, welcome to Prague.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's true. He does have a priest collar on, doesn't he?
Do you serve as a priest near here?
I am honored to serve at St. Vitus Cathedral, though I can't claim the same preeminence as the kings and emperors and saints laid to rest there.
A cathedral must be a lot of work.
Not from me. It is owned by the Czech people, like the rest of the palace complex. I do my small part.
I noticed you dropped some cards.
Yeah, that was like 2 days
My
ago.
simple pleasure? A game called Marius, where you collect tricks to win. We play with a smaller deck than you may be familiar with.
Oh, I've played a trick-taking game like that before. Maybe I could play you sometime.
No, not a good idea.
Wow. Like, he's
Why
not even
not?
gonna...
It is not polite for me to defeat tourists,
You're confident.
Nancy,
And we
you're
would need
confident.
3 or 4 players with a full deck of cards. As I
Play a
keep
game if you keep losing them, dude.
mine.
Come on now.
Another time, then. Like
Hey, look, I
one
found
of
some of these
these?
cards. They've been everywhere.
Yes, it is mine. You serve me yet again. Thank you.
And what about this one and this one
You
and this
must
one?
have heard about the gem
I
forgeries
picked up
in
like
Prague.
3.
What do you think?
Not the usual tourist question.
And I'm not the usual tourist.
I'm not the usual tourist.
What is your interest?
Called it.
I met Adela Cherna yesterday. Do you know her? She had her own necklace stolen.
The museum forgeries are in the past, but perhaps the threat remains. Well, I have friends at the palace. I should
Imagine
ask them
that.
about the state of our security.
Please do. I would still like to know more about how the investigation has turned up no leads.
Because he's a
I
ghost.
see no harm. Come find me in my cathedral office.
Ooh, I get to go in the cathedral.
I should get going. I have some cards to find.
I wish it were not true. I play well, but I shuffle poorly.
Are you shuffling
Come
all
see
over
me
the
later
city?
at my office in St. Vitus. I may have some answers for you. I'll let my secretary know you're coming by.
I will. Thank you.
Good. But don't be too long. I am leaving town soon.
Why are you
I
leaving
hope
town?
to see you before I go.
Ooh, who are you? Bye, cutie. Hi, who is that?
Prosim? Ah, I thought you wanted something.
I did. I wanted to know who Cutie was over here. Oh, the Marionette Theater. Got it. Got it. He was just advertising for his marionette thingy.
Check.
Find Leo's office. And suspects. Why do we have the priest as a suspect? Okay. Now, can I go get the laptop? Do. I don't think my audio is like picking up me making vroom vroom noises as I'm going around town, but hey, look, it's open now. Hi. Your beard and your hair don't necessarily match. Hi.
Hello, what can I do for you?
That obvious I speak English?
I guessed right. I also guess you need some tech?
No,
I do.
How would you know that?
You either wanted that, my school notes, or a puppet, so... I am Elka.
Why a puppet?
What can I get you?
I'm Nancy Drew. It's nice to meet you, Elka. Do you have a small laptop? Something with lots of storage space. Nothing fancy.
Yes, of course. I have one secondhand that I wiped clean myself.
That sounds perfect.
Almost perfect. It is missing a
That
charger,
called it
but
charger
you should be able
at
to
the
find one
cafe.
at an internet cafe.
I know a place.
Good.
How much is it gonna be?
You can't mention a puppet and not explain why.
My grandfather. He works on the collectibles side of Apparat. He fixes, among other gadgets and junk, puppets and marionettes.
Junk? You must not care for his work much.
Oh, I love him, of course. But don't tell him I called his work junk. And especially don't tell Radek.
Radek! She called it junk!
Who is Radek?
Ah, you have not been to the Marionette Theater. Radek is a boy
That's
with floppy
Cutie's
hair
name.
and a cute
Cutie's
smile
name is
who
Radek,
puts on
got
puppet
it.
shows for kids and tourists.
A cute smile?
You will not tell him I said so.
Radek, she
Of
says you have a
course
cute
not.
smile.
My grandfather fixes his marionettes whenever they fall apart, which is often. I never know what to say to him.
Hello is a start.
Radek always seems so preoccupied. Who knew puppetry was so stressful?
It's probably more to do with the fact that he's trying to make money off of puppetry, and that's probably stressful.
So, you are still in school. What are you studying?
Yes, I'm studying computer science with a focus on cybersecurity.
Cool.
Impressive. Why cybersecurity?
No matter how tech literate you are, you can never be too careful on the internet these days.
Truth.
Sounds like you have a reason to be cautious. Have you had any cybersecurity issues yourself?
Some believe that local hackers have been harassing government sites, but I am not the government, so I don't care.
Who do you think the hackers are?
Students, perhaps.
Probably.
Thank you for the laptop.
Feel free to return here if you have any troubles with it. And do let me know if you see Radek's show.
I'll tell
Thank
him
you.
how you thought
I
he was
will.
cute.
See you.
She just gave me a laptop, guys. I don't think I had to pay for it. Hi.
Dobre den.
Dobre den. I hope it's all right if we speak in English.
Hopefully Dobre den
Yes,
was
it
not
is
an
okay.
insult.
I see you are quite the artisan and collector. I found this iron key. Can you tell me what it's for?
It's one of the 7 keys of Prague.
Wait, what?
The 7 keys of
No.
Prague.
Why do I have one of the 7 keys?
If you don't know, I shouldn't tell you.
Now I have to know.
Let me see the key.
And he's not
You
even
found
going to
it
be
where?
like, give me the key, you're not a citizen?
In an old book in the Hunger Künstler Cafe.
We Czechs have many legends. The legend of the 7 keys is one every Czech child learns. Even you can learn about it at the marionette show in the square. When you come back, I will tell you what I learned from it. No charge.
Thank you.
Are you going to get the key back?
Helka was right. You don't have any computers I can use.
Computers belong to her side of the shop.
What do you focus on?
Anything
I
that
mean-
needs fixing. From the time when craft mattered.
What kind of crafts?
Everything
Things
craft.
that require skills handed down through generations. And a few trinkets.
Does Elko run the shop?
She would like to think so. I tell her to go study, but she does not listen. She works too hard like her mother.
Aww.
Does her mother work here too?
Okay, did you not get
Her
the
mother
hesitation?
passed
The hesitation
some
there said
time
that her
ago.
mother died.
I'm sorry.
Nancy.
We do all right.
Nancy, you're
I should
so
get going.
obtuse.
Yeah, come back sometime.
He won't even look at me. He's just like side-eyeing me. Are those keys? I don't know. Oh! Cutie's here!
Kopshi Provene?
Not ready yet, Radek.
Still no word on Puppet 12?
What was that about?
I was just leaving.
Okay, this isn't awkward at
Are
all.
you a tourist?
I suppose I am.
Then please come to my marionette show this afternoon. I'm sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm Radek Napovin.
Oh, I'm Nancy Drew.
Guys, they're gonna be part of some secret
And
society.
I'm a master puppeteer. Normally, I work hard to keep the old traditions alive. When you come, you will see Proc's history come to life. I promise.
Sounds interesting.
I wanna go see the puppets.
I look forward to being there.
And I will see you at the theater.
Could you guys be any more obvious that you're part of some secret cult?
Dobre den.
Okay, fine. Don't talk to me about how awkward that was. And you just have mail lying around everywhere? Jeez. Do you know your dad's a weirdo? Okay. Well, let's go visit the Marionette Theater because I really want to go visit the Marionette Theater. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi.
You came! Except, I'm sorry, I may not have a show for you or.
Are you
the
kidding? Am I
fans.
gonna have
My
to operate the
assistant's
puppets?
Gonna come today. The puppets don't operate themselves.
Awkward.
Well, that would be disappointing. Is there something
Can
I
operate
can
the
help
puppets?
with?
I've never operated a puppet in my life.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. The stage has to be set up. The marionettes need their costumes. No, I couldn't ask you, but, well, will you?
How much time do we have? We'd better get started.
I mean, what? Wait, you're serious? That's great! The show must go on.
Oh dear. King greets everyone, scribe offers praise, reads from her scroll, scribe takes scroll from her and introduces the new king, king holds the crown. Just... what? What? You see, even in the decree it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned as a ruler as a woman. Good day to all of you, I am King Maria Theresa. Yes, I'm a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown? And yet you were crowned and wore this special coronation crown thanks to His Highness the Holy Roman Emperor King of Bohemia Charles IV. Supposed to do what? 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 Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, so the only indication I have is that the second one is frame 2 is yes. It must be known that this royal is the only woman to hold the position in her own right. So it's probably going to start off with good day to all of you. I am King Maria Theresa. Yes, I am a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown? And then the puppet is gonna be not the keymaker. It's probably this. Okay, King greets everyone. Is it Charles the Fourth? Because I am King Maria Theresa. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Okay. So then the second one would be the scribe with the scroll. And the third one, she reads from the scroll. Beep, 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 beep. Guys, I'm so confused. Okay. Scribe takes scroll from her and introduces the new king. You don't think the notes are in order? But I can't do anything about the notes. But I can do stuff about the lines. So, just assuming, if we're assuming, King greets everyone, scribe offers praise, reads from her scroll. The second one is, yeah, that follows, So, you see, even in the decree, it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned as a ruler as a woman. I think that's probably the last one. And so, you were crowned and wore the special coronation thanks to His Highness, blah, 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 blah. Takes scroll from her and introduces the new king. I don't know, guys. I'm just making stuff up. And then the king holds the crown, which actually that would be this one and this one, so I don't know. What is this?
Well, that's fresh.
Okay. I'm corrected. Okay, so there's something wrong in this one, something wrong in this one, and like nothing's right in these two. That's awkward. Who's the key maker? What on earth? Why do we have a bridge and why do we have keys and... Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm just going with this. Okay, so King greets everyone.
Interesting interpretation.
I'm trying, Nancy. I don't even remember who is what.
Well, that's fresh.
I thought I changed it from Charles. Come on, Leopold. Okay.
I don't think Radek would appreciate this.
Well, why am I fixing this then? Rudolph.
I don't think Radek would appreciate this.
He greets everybody. Scribe offers praise. Is it Guys!
Well, that's fresh.
Give me something.
Well, that's fresh.
So if it's not... Okay, so I changed something. So the royal scribe, this one introduces a new king. So that's... But it's not green. Let's see here. King greets everyone. Are we assuming the king... So it says King Maria Theresa, which makes me think Maria.
Interesting interpretation.
What if there's nothing?
Interesting
Okay, there's nothing. Okay,
interpretation.
cool. So she has nothing. Offers praise.
Well,
okay.
that's fresh.
The royal scribe reads from her thingy, takes and introduces the new king. And then the last one is the king holds the crown. So the king, who's Maria, holds the crown. The royal scribe. I assumed it would be, takes the scroll from her and introduces it. So it should be this one, right? You think the crown is going to be right here?
Well, that's
Nope,
fresh.
it's not that. Okay, so it's red, so it's not the royal scribe. It's definitely the scroll. I'm confused.
Interesting
No.
interpretation.
Is it Maria?
Well,
It's not
that's
Maria.
fresh.
Are you so confused?
Interesting interpretation.
Oh, maybe the quote isn't right? But this sounds like something at the end. But I can try.
I don't think Radek would appreciate it. Even with
Okay,
Radek's
so
notes,
that changed,
his show
so-
is not easy. I've nearly got it, but
Yeah, something's
something
still
is
off.
still off. I've nearly got it, but something is still off. I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
I'll get this eventually,
doesn't
guys.
feel quite right. This doesn't feel quite right.
What's not right about it, Nancy?
Even with Radek's notes.
Okay, so it's
his show
Maria
is not
Theresa
easy.
takes the scroll from her and introduces. Okay, so then this one. So she reads from her scroll here. Scribe takes the scroll from her, so it should be the scribe, and introduces the new king. Right?
All right.
Oh my
let's
gosh.
go.
Oh my gosh, I don't make this. Okay, the king enters and takes the crown. Okay, the king. King Maria. She, don't forget the bridge model, talks about the crown. So these are just the notes. Stop, that is my crown. Takes the crown. She does something. Does something else. Don't forget. What kind of notes are these? His assistant sucks. Okay, so she talks. That's my crown. Don't take my crown. Really? The third one is just yes. Okay, so stop. That is my crown. And then the second one has got to be a question, which means the king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral or the king who built the Charles Bridge. It's probably this one. And then, yes, the same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people, and it has been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels. The king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral. Guys, I don't know. That is my crown. My crown. The king who built the cathedral? I don't know who she's talking to. Yes. Exactly so. The same. And I commissioned that crown. And we're talking about the crown. The king who built the Charles Bridge. Built the St. Vitus Cathedral. I have no idea. Let's see how right I am.
I don't think Radek
Wow,
would
I did pretty good.
appreciate this.
Not gonna lie, I did pretty good. Okay, so thing is, this is completely red, which may indicate that it's not this one. So if that's not the case, I might need to switch these out.
I don't
No.
think Radek would appreciate this.
Oh wait, the last one talks about the crown. That is my crown. Yes. And then this one the same.
Even with Radek's
'Kay.
notes, his show is not easy.
The bridge is in this one. Okay, so that's my crown. Except it's not supposed to be Maria, right? But this one says she, the king who built the building.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Sure it does. Be quiet. Maria. Just, yes. So whoever's talking. Is it Charles?
This
Oh, it
doesn't
is
feel
Charles.
quite
Okay,
right.
thank you. They say king, and I'm like, is it king boy or king girl? I'm confused. Okay, yes.
I've nearly got it, but something is still
Just
off.
yes. Why is it not Charles? That is my crown. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Stop, that is my crown. The king who led the building? Yes. The king who built the bridge? The same. Oh wait, this has got to be Charles.
Even with Radek's notes, his show
These
is
are Radek's
not
notes. These
easy.
aren't even the assistant's notes. This sucks. Okay. Okay, so there's like a little tinkle noise.
Even with Radek's notes,
If it's, like,
his show
correct,
is
maybe?
not easy. This doesn't feel quite right.
Leopold.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Maria.
This doesn't feel quite right.
The Royal
Even
Scribe.
with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
Rudolph. Puppet.
I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
Okay, it's literally just yes. This should not be difficult.
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
This, just yes. This gives me literally nothing, guys.
Even with Radek's notes, his show is
Leo,
not easy.
it sucks.
I've nearly got it, but something is
though.
still off.
What am I supposed to do with just yes?
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
Okay. The king who built the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral. Who was the king who built the St. Vitus Cathedral?
I've nearly got it, but something is still off.
Okay, so it tinkled when I did this, so it's got to be... We're talking about some king.
Even with
No,
Radek's
not
notes.
that king.
Great. Let's
Okay.
do it.
I want to die, guys. I want to die. There's 7 scenes! Okay. Servant reads from the scroll, the king interrupts him, and the new king enters and takes the crown. Guys, I just want to watch this. I just want this to be done. Okay. What have we got? We've got Maria Theresa right here. And you deserve the crown. Why? If I actually knew the history about all of this, this would be much better. But I don't. Was I actually supposed to read about all those people? I wonder if that would have helped. That's what I get for not reading. Okay. Servant reads from the scroll. None of these sound like reading from a scroll. And everyone's talking about how the crown belongs to them. Not anymore. Now it belongs to... So this is the scribe. Well, it's a servant. The king interrupts him. Hello, King Rudolph II. Do in fact deserve it, so I think it's King Rudolph II. Maria, well, you could go on and on. I'm flattered, but yes, you see, the crown truly belongs to me. She gets the crown. Then, blank, and then you deserve the crown? Why? Oh, you did so much more. New king enters and takes the crown. Who's the new king? Is it the Leopold dude? Is it the Rudolph dude? Everyone wants the crown. You did so much more. I'm just like listening for the tinkle to see if that gives me hints. Okay, there's nothing. I just realized the tinkle is literally just the crown.
Even with Radek's notes,
Okay.
his show is not easy.
Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
The servant reads from the scroll. Who's the servant?
This doesn't feel quite right.
Are you the servant?
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
Are you the servant? Are you the servant?
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
Okay, guys. Guys. Can I get out of this? Escape, menu, move. Guys, I'm stuck here. I was like, I'm gonna go do some research. No, I can't do research. I'm stuck here. It literally will not let me do anything. Story log. Oh, these are what I've already done. Okay, I was gonna be really upset. Okay, so. Stop, that's my crown. The king who led the building of this thingy? Yes, the king. Methinks this isn't easy. You're right, Susan, this is not easy. The king who built the Charles Bridge? The same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people and it's been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels. So now we're saying, not anymore. Now it belongs to... So who's saying... He basically the king interrupts him. So the king interrupting right here. So it's some king saying interrupting. Okay, it's all the kings interrupting, I think. So which king is it?
Interesting interpretation.
Oh, now it's completely incorrect. So it's supposed to be the scribe. So we were correct on that. Maybe it's this one. Oh, you did so much.
I've nearly
there we
got
go.
it, but
oh, you
something
did
is
so
still
much
off.
more. Okay, so he says, I commissioned that crown. It's become a symbol. You did so much more than commissioning the crown. Okay. It really belongs to me. Okay, so this one I think... Okay, you did so much more, but then... Me, hello, I, King Riddle, do in fact deserve the crown. Let's try this one. I already have him.
I've nearly got it, but
so that's not
something is still off. This doesn't
okay,
feel
he goes
quite
right there. You deserve the crown. Why? Is this gonna be Maria?
This doesn't
or is
feel
this
quite
the king?
right.
Where's the other king? Charles.
Even with Radek's
Okay,
notes,
this
his
new
show
king
is not
enters
easy.
and takes the crown. Okay, anyways. You could go on and on. I'm flattered, but yes, this not anymore now belongs to... I think it's that one.
This doesn't
Nope.
feel quite right.
Locked. Number 2, you think is King Charles.
Even with
that
Radek's
makes sense.
notes,
You could go on and
his
on and
show
flatter,
is
but yes,
not
it belongs
easy.
to me. Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
This doesn't feel quite right.
I can't take this out. So the only ones I can change are... Me, hello, but that doesn't make sense.
I've nearly
Yeah, that
got
doesn't
it,
make any
but
sense.
Something
And this
is
is green
still
anyways.
off. This doesn't feel
Okay.
quite right. This doesn't feel quite right.
Not anymore. It belongs
I've
to
nearly
somebody.
got it,
Oh,
but
wait, she doesn't have a crown,
something
does
is
she?
still off.
Why does she not get the crown? Whatever. She's not fighting for it, I guess. Not anymore. Now it belongs to me. Hello, I, King Rudolph II, do in fact deserve the crown. You deserve the crown. Why? And we're gonna do Maria, Tisa, and...
Great. Let's do it.
Halfway there. Boast about his achievements. So we were just talking about King Rudolph. So we're at King Rudolph. Boast about his achievements. Well, I brought Prague into the Renaissance. Okay, Okay, yeah. I brought Prague into the Renaissance. We learned to read the stars, and I made Prague the center of discovery. The alchemy labs throughout the castles. And Scribe interjects. So this is like the best one so far, where it's like actually helpful. Scribe interjects. Excuse me, O King, but do you see the... Someone put Prague on the map. That's nice, but how did all that help the people? King is awkward. Help the people? That's awkward. Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown? Teresa to the audience. Who's Teresa? Oh yeah, her. Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown? But I put Prague on the map. Let's try this. And that. And no, she doesn't get the crown. Oh, no. You are King Rudolph, dude. And... What are you... Why? Okay, I guess... Why does it not want to be Rudolph? She really doesn't want to be Rudolph. Okay, that's better.
Even with Radek's
Okay,
notes,
I got the
his
beginning and
show
the
is
end.
not
That's
easy.
something. Okay, so that's nice. You think that the scribe is wrong. How? It says scribe interjects. You think this is this Teresa? Oh, okay. Excuse me, O King. Let's try this.
I've nearly got it, but
Does he have a
something
scroll?
is still off.
He's got a scroll. Excuse me, O King, but I do see here that you did spend a great deal of time and money on those mysterious, mystical experiments. And then... Yes, there is that. But I put Prague on the map.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Yes, it does. Scribe is saying the king, you spent money. Yeah, he is saying, king, you spent lots of money. You benefited from this, maybe. Yes, there's, but I put Prague on the map. Wait. Okay, it's broken because that's not supposed to be her. Let's make this look correct. Stop it. It really doesn't want Rudolph there.
Even with Radek's notes,
It's like
his show
not
is
showing
not easy.
correctly, and it's throwing me off. I put Prague on the map. That's nice, but how did it help the people? And she doesn't have anything.
I've nearly got it.
And then
but
he's like,
something
wait,
is still
help
off.
people. Okay, stop doing this. Help the people.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
5 out of 7. Scribe narrates a tale. Okay. Why is this so freaking long? The story goes that rulers and wars would come and go, and the crown jewels were scattered to many different places. Teresa interrupts him. Okay, Miss Teresa. Until the check demanded the king bring it back. New king enters. They don't recognize him. So new king being, is that Rudolph? Exactly right. And then who are you? Who is they? Is that supposed to be her saying that?
I've nearly got
Ooh,
it.
I almost
but
got this right. I
something
just
is
didn't get the
still
right
off.
king. King.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Says the new king enters. Okay, is it Rudolph?
This
It's not
doesn't feel
Rudolph.
quite
Is it
right.
Charles? It's not Charles. Is it Leopold?
Even
it's not
with
Leopold.
Radek's notes,
Who's the new
his
king?
show is not easy.
Does he not have anything with him?
All right.
Okay,
let's
Leopold
go.
is the new king, but he doesn't have a crown on his head. Cool. Thing described as, yeah, it keeps bugging. Yeah, it does keep bugging out. The king introduces himself and takes the crown. Okay, Leopold. I think it was Leopold, yeah. Takes the crown. I'm your son, King Leopold II. I brought the crown jewels home. Then I commissioned a case to keep them safe. My royal keymaker created 7 very special keys. Keymaker enters the scene. Keymaker. At your service, the 7 keys to lock up. And then keys. And I give those keys to 7 specially appointed people who could only unlock the case together.
This doesn't feel
Okay, it's
quite
not
right.
the Keymaker, maybe it's Leopold.
I've nearly got it,
Okay.
but something is still off.
Plot twist, it's the scribe. That would be really funny, actually.
Even with Radek's notes,
Okay,
his show
King,
is not
Keymaker,
easy.
and then it just says keys. And I gave those keys to 7 specially appointed people. Does that mean he doesn't have the keys
Even
anymore?
with Radek's notes, his show
Keymaker,
is not
come back.
easy.
Leopold, come back.
Even with Radek's notes, his show is not easy.
At your service. You think it's the crown?
Great.
It is the crown.
Let's
Gosh
do
dang
it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Leopold and crown. Thank you, thank you. Teresa agrees. Okay, I can do that. Teresa. This is the last one, guys. Ah, and then the show can go on. Agrees. And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since. Keymaker delivers... Here you, Grace. The keys. Keys. Jewels are safe. No, wait. You were right. And the crown jewels have been safe ever since.
This doesn't feel quite right.
Okay, so who's supposed to be talking here?
This doesn't feel quite right. This doesn't feel quite right. Even
I
with
don't know who
Radek's
talking.
notes, his show is not easy.
It just says jewels are safe, and the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since. It sounds like it would be Maria, but it's not.
This doesn't feel great. We
Okay,
did
it's the
it.
Royal Scribe.
This would be fun to do again.
This would not be fun to do again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Today, you will see the magic of the theater and relive the time when the world stage was made for the marionettes. See one of the oldest art forms come to life. Gather round and experience the wonder and mystery of kings, keys, and the secrets of the Royal Bohemian Crown Jewels.
Good day to all of you. I am King Maria Theresa. Yes, I'm a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown?
Ahem, yes, it must be known that this royal is the only woman to hold the position in her own right.
You see, even in the decree, it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned a ruler as a woman.
And yet, you were crowned and wore this special coronation crown thanks to His Highness, the Holy Roman Emperor, King of Bohemia, Charles IV.
Stop! That is my crown!
The king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral?
Yes.
The king who built the Charles Bridge?
The same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people, and it has been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels.
Oh, you did so much more.
Well, you could go on and on. I'm flattered. But yes, you see, that crown truly belongs to me.
Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
Me! Hello! I, King Rudolph II, do in fact deserve the crown.
You deserve the crown? Why?
Well, I brought Prague into the Renaissance. We learned to read the stars, and I made Prague the center of discovery with alchemy labs throughout the castle and...
Excuse me, O King, but I do see here that you did spend a great deal of time and money on those mysterious, mystical experiments.
Yes, there is that.
But I put Prague on the map.
That's nice, but how did all that help the people?
Help the people?
Help the people?
Does that sound like someone
The story goes that rulers and wars would come and go, and the crown jewels were scattered to many different places.
Until the Czech estates demanded that the king bring the crown jewels back to Prague.
Exactly right. They belong to the people.
Who are you?
I am your son, King Leopold II. I brought the crown jewels home. Then, I commissioned a case to keep them safe. My royal keymaker created 7 very special keys. At your service, the 7 keys to lock it up. And I gave those keys to 7 specially appointed people who could only unlock the case together.
You were right. The crown doesn't belong to anyone but the Czech people.
Here, your grace, the keys. And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
Yay! That was impressive.
Thank you for coming to our show. And thank you to my assistant, Nancy Drew.
Wow, that was something, guys.
Whew, you saved the day. No, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Happy to help.
I hope you liked the show. You, sort of seem like you might have some questions about the legends and hidden mysteries of Prague. Well, I'd be happy to answer them.
How did you know? Is the story a legend?
Okay, so what's awesome is that many of the tales that I base my marionette shows on are actual famous legends. And in this story, the legend is a true one. See, old King Leopold did bring the crown jewels back to Prague to be kept in the castle. But they're not there anymore.
Where are they?
I took them.
Excuse me?
You would be quite a thief if you managed that.
And if I were a thief, I would be quite a thief. But for now, the crown jewels are safe inside St. Vitus Cathedral, forever protected under vault and 7 keys.
Except I have one of the keys.
Who holds the 7 keys now?
Nowadays, only the most important people. The president, the lord mayor, the dean of St. Vitus. And so on, you get the picture. The guards no longer hold the keys. No movie stars, football players, or puppeteers, sadly.
What happens when they want to open the vault?
All of the key holders must come together. So they say.
So no one could steal each key and open the vault?
Do you think it would be that easy?
It could be. That's what worries me.
Come now. They've been safe for hundreds of years.
It seems like you care a lot about the puppets. Why do you put on shows every day?
Actually, marionettes. Do you know the difference? No, you're good if you do. It's just that I work with marionettes for fame and fortune, of course.
Of course, duh.
Seriously.
I am serious. I would have to be. You just experienced what skill is needed to keep things untangled.
I did. It's a lot harder than it looks. Why do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, if I don't, who will? Look around you. We sell our heritage and people know so little of the real history. For centuries, marionette shows have kept our Czech language and culture alive. And okay, this may sound nuts, but I think if people know, they'll care.
It's really admirable of you to work so hard to keep your family and your country's traditions alive.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoy talking to people like you who show genuine interest. You know, and the children, they at least are entertaining.
That they are. Your accent sounds very American. Have you spent time there?
No, I've learned many languages during my acting career. But it is amazing what you can pick up from playing games and watching television in other languages.
You're the Dean of St. Pizza.
I learned a lot.
There's always more to learn if you want to come by again tomorrow. If my assistant doesn't show up again, maybe you would be interested in some extra work while you're in town? Never mind.
Never mind, but really,
well,
seriously.
Thanks.
If I have time, I will. Thanks. Elka recommended
Elka also
your show
shows
to
you're
me.
cute.
I'll have to let her know I enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Ooh,
She's
burn.
like a kid sister to me.
Burn.
Oh.
Burn.
Good to know.
Poor Elka. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah. Dude, that was... Okay, the show was fun. But holy crap, that was... Without knowing any of the history, trying to piece together the history was incredibly difficult. And now I'm wondering if I do it again, is it going to be like something different next time round? Okay, we visited the Marionette Theater. Look at all of our clues. Oh, I'm sorry, grandfather, not father. Found out that both Elka and her grandfather have been through a lot, worked together. I guess Queen Maria Theresa is one of the few women to ever wear the royal crown. King Charles IV commissioned the crown, King Rudolph II started Prague's obsession with alchemy, and King Leopold II is responsible for the crown jewels' current security system. The crown jewels of Bohemian history are kept right here in Prague in St. Vitus Cathedral. King Leopold II locked up the royal crown jewels in a vault with 7 keys. They've been secured for centuries. Why would someone be able to pull off this heist now? And we've got 3 new people. We have Elka. She helped me out. She does the laptop thingy. I have a feeling I will need to talk to her again if I have questions about technology or Prague. She seems to have a crush on Radek. I wonder, what is he really like? Speaking of Radek, here he is, the cutie. His show is based on the real history of the 7 Keys of Prague. He said that they are now protected under vault and 7 keys inside the St. Peter's Cathedral, and that all 7 key holders must come together to unlock the vault. So I met Radek, who runs the Marionette Theater. Cool. And then Marek is the gruff co-owner of Apparat with his granddaughter Elka. He repairs mechanical and historical items such as the marionettes. Curious, he and Radek seem to have something else in common. Yes, they were very interested in their phones together. I think they're in a secret cult together. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off here. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for helping out with that very stressful puppet show. Marionette show. But yeah, next time we're gonna have to go talk more with Elka and Marek. Marek's supposed to tell us if he thinks that the key that we found is really actually one of the 7 keys. And if so, why was it left at the cafe and how come we have it? So yeah, more to find out later. Everyone have a good night. Bye!